Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a very special song that I want to read to you. And for those that sleep, it's just a song. It's a beautiful song. But to those of us that are awake, we hear it differently now. I used to always, I don't know why, but I used to always tell my family, when I die, I don't want you to sing that song, da-da-da-da-da, because everybody, I don't know. I didn't understand it. I didn't, but when we moved here to Missouri, and I was waking up, there was one day I was in the shower. I was about to get in the shower, and I started hearing that song. I'm going to try not to cry, you guys. It's so hard. But I heard the song. Like I wasn't singing it in my head. It was playing in my head. Because I was awake. And when I heard it, I was bawling like I am now. Because it made sense. Finally, a song I just never understood or cared for. I didn't know why they sung it at weddings. I didn't want to be called a wretch. And, I mean, but that day that the Father played it for me, because I wasn't singing it, it was just playing in my head, and I understood everything. So I'm going to read the words. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Do you know why we're called wretch? Men, women, both? Because in the books they took from us, Elder Ayil did a teaching yesterday. I know you guys don't like the way he speaks and stuff, but just go listen to yesterday's lesson, the one on the April 9th, 2022. Because he explains all of this. And to Bible-only people, it's in the Bible. But it's also in the sealed portion, which Daniel was told by the Father to seal it till the end. It's in that book, the sealed portion, and it's also in the Bible, the KJV. When we were on the other side, somehow, if you're here on earth, when you were on the other side, you started to fall away from the Father. You started to drift away. And to redeem us, to redeem ourselves, He sent us here. We wanted to come here because of what we were doing. Because we were falling further away from the Father. But we also made a pact that we would wake up, that we would come home to Him. Okay? So, believe it, don't believe it, but that's why we're all called wretch. Because because of what we did up there. Not that we did anything, we just started to fall away. So He sent us here to a temporal world so we can go through probation and learn and love Him and want to come home and want to be with Him. Because when we were up there, we kind of weren't. So, I really, if you believe me, great. If you don't, well, take it up with Him. But I couldn't understand why we're called wretch in this song. So, amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Right? Isn't that great? Amazing grace, how sweet that sound is. That saved a wretch like me. He gave us grace. He let us come here on probation to be able to go home. Because we were lost. And when we were down here, we were lost. Like, we didn't know why we were here. I knew my whole life I didn't belong here. I didn't know why. I hated it being here. But now am found. When I heard those first few words, you guys, I cried more tears than water that was coming out of that faucet. that showerhead. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. Do you understand? I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. Was grace that taught my heart to fear. You have to have the fear of the Lord. You're not going to go home. If you just think, oh yeah, I'm going to go. He's going to take me in the rapture. You might want to reread that Bible because your popcorn preacher told you that, because there ain't no rapture. Was grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved, because he gave us grief so that we don't have to fear. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. So the moment you believe, the moment you wake up, we have grace. We get to go home, but not in a rapture. Blessed are those that endure to the end. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, we have already come. 'Twas grace that brought us safe thus far, and grace will lead us home. And grace will lead us home. So we've already been through a lot here. Many dangers, toils, snares. I mean, just look at your life, how many things you've made it through. And 'twas grace that brought us safe thus far, and grace will lead us home, because we are going to go through a lot. It's nothing what we've been through compared to what's coming. There's going to be famine. There's going to be pestilence. It's going to be thirst. There are going to be things on this earth. They've cloned the giants. They've cloned the dinosaurs. There was a dinosaur that walked with us and was kind and gentle. But the fallen ones got a hold of it. That's why you have all them other crazy ones. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. It was Father's grace that saved us. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. The Father played that song in my head. I understood every word. And it became the most precious song in the world to me, where not even a year before, I didn't want it at my funeral. I didn't know. I didn't understand. But now, it's the most precious song to me ever. So, I just wanted to share that with you. And I wanted to say something else. I wasn't on Marfugal tonight. We got home late, and I make my own cat food. It took a few hours, and I'm pickling eggs, and I was doing all kinds of stuff. And then I just came and sat down. It's like 1:30 in the morning. Everyone's asleep. And I saw the headline of, I don't know what you guys talked about, but it says that, you know, people are trying to buy a ticket to get off the earth. They're trying to get off the earth because they know he's coming. They know Father's coming to kill and destroy them. If you are in him, if you are a believer, and you fear, and you love him, and you talk to him, you can't just say, I believe. Well, the demons believe too. You have to talk to him. Just talk to him. Get to know him. He talks back. He does. He talks through your spirit. You have to understand how to hear him, though. But he will teach you. He taught me so fast. He's coming to get them all for what they've done to us over the years, what they've done to our ancestors, our families, our brothers, our sisters, our parents, the horrible deaths they had, all the diseases. He's coming back, and they know it. And when they offer for you to buy a ticket, they're going to eat you. If you're a human and you get on one of those ships to get out of here, you are their food supply. Okay, keep that in mind. If that's a real thing, and they're offering, and they're saying, hey, for $20,000 or $10,000, they might even bring it down to $1,000 for, we got room for 80 of you. First ones. We're gonna have a lottery. Don't you get on that ship. You're their living food supply because they're not going to be able to store much food. They're going to need something wherever they're going. You will be their food supply. Do not go. Unless you're a lizard. If you're a lizard, go. But if you are a child of the Most High, do not go. Stay here. Nothing is going to happen to this earth. Nothing. All this garbage about the, sun, and what if they crack up, and what if this... Are you kidding me? How can you believe in the Father and believe that garbage? He's reset this world 6 times. The last one was Tartaria in 1858. He's going to reset it again for the last time. The 7th time. The perfect number. And then we will reign on earth. Read your Bibles. It's in there. Alright, sorry for crying, you guys, but I get so emotional. I don't know. Ever since Charlie passed away, I just get so emotional, But I know y'all understand, and y'all love me, and I love you too. And I know some of my videos I'm a little harsh, and it's just the way he made me, and I'm that way sometimes because I want you to go home. I want y'all to go home. That's all. And so, and that's just my mannerism, I guess. That's just the way I was built, I love you so much that I'll be snappy at you. Sometimes even a little bit rude. I don't do it to hurt you. I don't want to hurt any of you. I want you all to go home. I want to go home. 'Cause I'm so tired of all of this. So, I love you all. Be blessed. Be safe. Please store water. You can go without food. You can't go without water. Alright. I love you all. Shalom.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but